Let's go. It's the Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. So I actually only picked this game up on a whim. I enjoyed Demon Souls back in the day. I enjoyed Dark Souls, at least the first one. I wasn't a huge fan of 2 was cool, but 3 wasn't really for me, and Bloodborne wasn't for me either. But I figured, why not try this? It looked more stealth approach, almost Tenchu-like, if anybody here remembers Tenchu, one of my favorite stealth games, but with much tougher combat than Tenchu. And also the enemies were obviously a lot more in line with Dark Souls. So I just said, let's pick it up. If I hate it, I hate it. And I ended up having a blast with this game. So let me make it clear, the game is tough. Let's just get that out of the way. It will test you as a gamer, and there's no changing the difficulty. I say at times it's just as hard as Dark Souls, but the game also offers multiple ways to handle a situation, making it, in my opinion, a little bit easier than most of those games. So let's talk about the weakest part first, which I normally don't do, but I want to get it out of the way because it's really the only negative for me. It's the story. It's not bad per se, but if you ask me who was who and who did what, you know, I can't remember from years ago because they didn't really stick with me except that one lightning motherfucker. But I'll get to why those characters stuck with me is the designs and style of them. But the story itself, I barely can remember it, to be honest. But like I said, that's okay, because the characters that'll piss you off so much, you will never forget. From a fool who just has this lightning and super swift and fast moves. He's basically an anime character. He's kind of what the main enemy is, except you find out he is not. And then these gigantic apes, who I'm not going to spoil what they can do, but let's just say they're evil and they throw poopy at you. That really pisses me off. But there's a lot of memorable foes in this game, and they will make you tear your fucking hair out. So you'll definitely remember them, or at least what they can do to you. Talking about that, the gameplay is an interesting mix. It's letting you stealth a good portion of the enemies. On top of that, it also offers you a way to even tackle mini-bosses or bosses with stealth, sometimes delivering a blow that'll knock almost half their health off. After that, you kind of have to rely on countering and timing your moves, because every time you get hit, you pretty much will die in 2 to 5 hits at most. It's a game that really focuses you on striking at the right time, you know, the true ninja way mixed with the stealth in there. The levels in this game are just beautiful to look at. There's some excellent landscapes. Been dying 1,200 times. I still enjoy traversing around the majority of this game. So for me, the graphics, the landscape, all that was really well done in this game and made it interesting and different than most other games that are coming out right now. The difficulty in this game is mostly strange in a way because it pushed me to get better, and since the game was so much quicker than the games like Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, I really never felt a sense of dread to redo areas. It could also be because the game gives you multiple ways to tackle and fight an enemy instead of just kind of being able to, you know, roll and hit. And it was just more fun to re-kill baddies in this game for me. I had a blast even dying on the same areas multiple times. And I'm not going to say this game is perfect, but it is probably my favorite game from the Soul creator, at least since Demon Souls. It also just makes me want another Tenchu game, like super bad. I really like Tenchu, even Tenchu Z with its issues. But yeah, this was an enjoyable game, and from a person who doesn't like hard games that you have to redo the same thing over and over again, I had no problem doing that in this game because it remained fun throughout the entire time. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10.